You're presenting really what the government just released instructions to drivers and etc. etc. And we reach the stage where we talk about failing to observe silent zone. Yes. And then it have failing to observe stop for crossing when required by a school crossing warden. And that is a $12,000 for that. And why am I tell you, in a Stone Hill there, because the person who, the warden who across the youth, them that's so near to which part the bus them stop. Them have no respect for the sign, no respect. Because the woman will stand up on the road and I tell people them I hear them a cussing at her, because them a rush one another for say who can pick up the most passenger at the stop. Them behave like them want to say, hey woman, come out of the road. At $12,000 for that, you know, driver. Me I tell you that, $12,000. If you don't see the sign, and you know they are going like you know want to squeeze in between the woman and the pedestrian them. You know the problem we find with them thing there, you know, like how when I come down Long Lane there from Red Gallery. Some bus are parked, coaster bus are passed and I zoop down the road and taxi. I mean, never see a police stop none of them down there. So it's like, I mean, I say, you know, say, I'm going to try it. And then I say, you know, say, push on diagram the same look. Because them get away with it, you know. But me go around now and go out of the line and, you know, see her behind me. I say, right. Oh, them man, they do it just that. Them no care. Them no care. Them see the line of traffic and them I say, oh, I have to reach a man park first, you know, because a man, you know, whole heap of people there, they go to work. Them just come out of the line, I just see them and shoot on the road like them on the highway. A terrible thing. Anyway, we could continue. Failing to place motor vehicle not in motion as indicated by constable or by notice issued by the authority. Failing to place motor vehicle not in motion as indicated by constable or by notice issued by the authority. $5,000 if you not do that. Failing to place motor vehicle when not in motion in a safe position. $5,000 for that. Failing to produce driver's license permit at constable's request. $2,000 for that. So whether I'm going to pay them $2,000, I'm going to get a ticket. Hey, Mr. Policeman, I'm going to beard. Policeman, I'm going to beard now, trust me. I'm not going to beard, you know, trust me, man. They're going to bleach out them skin, you know. Failing to prominently display license or certified copy at driving school. $10,000. Failing to remain stationary when stopped by school crossing warden. Then that knows this already. All right, $12,000. Failing to stop to observe position of a pedestrian crossing. Failing to stop or observe provisions of a pedestrian crossing. $10,000. Failing to use emergency warning sign. $5,000. Failing to yield right of way at pedestrian crossing. Yeah, all that too. Them not no pedestrian on side. Them driver every year to come up on the taxi man, them say no rasta, but them man they no easy. Yes. Failing to yield right of way at pedestrian crossing. $10,000. Failing to yield right of way to emergency vehicles. $25,000. Okay, failing or using lamp fitted in contravention of the regulations. Help me with that one there, Shane.
Fitting or using lamp fitted in contravention of the regulations. In other words, you put on one light or one lamp on your
another light
when not supposed to depend it. Yes.
10,000, yeah, them do that too. Because some man can look like warhouse, you know. If you ever say underneath the car, man, light like warhouse underneath it, red, blue light and all them. Like it's a warhouse man running them car. All right. All right. Fraudulent use of registration plate or decal. Okay. People do that?
Yeah, man, like, you know, you go up on a move, then you put on some fraud license plate.
You have rob somebody too.
Yeah, man. You just switch on some license plate.
Leaving motor vehicle unattended without stopping engine. $3,000. When we see what happened with a little youth around a dinner road there, when the truck, it never parked, but the man each a stick between the gas pedal there. And the car and the truck reverse, the garbage truck reverse and crush the youth. It cost them charging for manslaughter too.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving, abandoning motor vehicle and road causing obstruction. $5,000. License this not affixed. $5,000. More person on motorcycle. You are going to Westmoreland for that.
Westmoreland people, them now are going to complain about this.
Westmoreland
because
taxi.
Westmoreland use motorcycle as taxi and sometimes you see 3-4 people on a bike.
Hey, you are going to Nigeria, you talk about 4 people. You are going to Nigeria, go see taxi, bike taxi. Like this lot of fix. More person on motorcycle, $5,000. No brake light. Oh, nobody have brake light again. $5,000. No headlamp, $5,000. No helmet, $8,000. All that now. Most of the time, I go down, I don't see the man them who go down a Sony land, long in Havana helmet. How them not get caught, Rasta? Up and down, you see man a bob and weave through traffic. No helmet, him have a pillion rider, no helmet anywhere. I guess now. No motor vehicle insurance. $20,000. Right. No park light. $5,000. No rear registration plate light. People have that on the car still. No rear registration plate light. $5,000. No reflectors. $5,000. No seat belt in motor vehicle. $5,000. No valid certificate of fitness. $15,000. No warning devices. $5,000. Where can I warning device now?
Like your horn or so.
Man, I drive, man, I ride without horn, what's that? I'm mad people, them there. Them bike man, they don't need no horn, you know. Them just press the gas, lick like, you have to come out of the way. Not parked with near side close to the left as possible when not in motion. Not parked with near side close to the left as possible when not in motion. Hey, that's unfair. That one, them, I don't know about that one, the Rasta. $5,000. Not producing transport emergency cars and manifests upon being requested to by a constable or other authorized person. $175,000. Me could read that again. Not producing transport emergency cards and manifests upon being requested to by a constable or other authorized person. $175,000. Obscure license disc. $5,000. Obscure registration plate. $5,000. Obstructing traffic. $5,000. Operation a driving school without being licensed. $1,000. Operating a motor vehicle on a road where any goods carried.
Motorcycle.
Operating a motorcycle on a road where any goods carried here thereon exceeds prescribed projection. Okay? That are like the man who carry some lumber and thing and it stretch gone out of them car and all them something there. But I'm see some man do them something that I wonder where them I deal with. I not drive near them, you know. Especially when them have them stealing at the car there. I say, them I go up there, suppose it slide out. I've certain driving school without being, all right. Operating a motorcycle on a road where any goods carried here on exceeds prescribed projection. That's a dangerous one, trust me. $10,000. Operating a motor vehicle that requires a special permit without obtaining such special permit, $50,000. Operating motor vehicle contrary to terms and conditions of license, $10,000. Whole for taxi man and have no PPV license. Operating motor vehicle contrary to terms of license issued to dealer, $10,000. Operating motor vehicle contrary to the terms of insurance coverage while acting as a driving instructor, $30,000. All right. You reach half of it, you know. We're going to read the whole of them, you know. You could have deal, we're going to read the whole of them. Operating motor vehicle fitted with lamps emitting blue light, or capable of emitting blue lights. Whole heap of that upon the road. Whole heap of that. $15,000. Operating motor vehicle fitted with spot lamp enabling beam of light to be deflected in any direction. $10,000. A whole heap of them SUV have them kind of light there. Especially the one that we carry the open back SUV them. Operating motor vehicle on a road where the overall height exceeds 4.2 meters from the ground, $20,000. Operating motor vehicle or trailer where the load projects more than 15 centimeters beyond either side without the use of the required warning device to indicate the extent of the projection, $30,000. Operating motor vehicle or trailer where the load projects more than 30 centimeters beyond the rear without the use of the required warning device to indicate the width or length of projection, $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 2591 if the overall length of the vehicle exceeds the specified in regulation 32. $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259-1 if the overall width of the vehicle exceeds 3.5 meters, $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259 if the overall width of the vehicle exceeds that specification in regulation 33, $50,000. Operating motor vehicle specified in regulation 259 in time when motor vehicle cannot be clearly discerned at a distance of 150 meters, $500,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is not in good working order. All right, let me read that again. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is not in good working order, $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer is placed and maintained so that the exhaust or smoke leaks into the driving cab or passenger compartment, $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer, when tested, exceeds the Jamaica motor vehicle exhaust emission standard, $10,000. A whole heap of man have to pay $10,000 for that one there. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust pipe or silencer, when tested, exceeds the we read that one there a while ago, $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where exhaust or smoke from engine causes nuisance or obstruction to the vision of other road users, $10,000. Why? Police don't want some money. Just come to my area going to Stony Hill. And you say, oh, exhaust things there. Yes, you come forward.
The time on IRIE FM is?
Yeah, the time is 10 minutes to 4 o'clock. We are reading out the regulation that was just given by the government to really curtail the whole heap of madness we are going on the road and for see how them can make some more money for the people them. operating motor vehicle where the exhaust or smoke from the engine causes nuisance or obstruction to the vision of other road users, $10,000. Operating motor vehicle where the exhaust pipe or silencer is in such a position that oil or other flammable liquid or material can drip or fall onto the exhaust pipe or silencer, $10,000. What the thing them have to go look for now, but them find it still. Let me find it. Here and a bit. Oh, we done. I done it, you know. I want them she have more than me, yeah, because I don't have no more.
May I have some more?
Me reach an operating motor vehicle where the exhaust pipe or silencer is in such a position that oil or other flammable liquid or material can drip or fall into the exhaust pipe or silencer. But if you have more, you can read it in a bridge. Because I have no more, yeah. If you want to read it.
So, this one says operating motor vehicle without driver's license permit. You did go through that already.
Yeah.
There's another one. Overtaking, causing obstruction. That fine is $10,000. Parking in such a position as to obstruct traffic. That fine is $5,000.
Me never read them there.
No, some of these are others where they... All right. So, these are them similar in some ways, but me read somewhere not similar.
Yeah.
Pouring petrol with engine running on with naked light.
I tell you.
That fine is $4,000. Providing services of a driving instructor without being certified by the authority. That is $40,000. Refusal to allow vehicle to be weighed or tested. That is $20,000. Riding on the outside of a vehicle. That fine is $5,000. Sitting or traveling or permitting person to sit or travel with load being transported. That fine, $5,000.
Like hold on there.
Like you carry some load upon a truck back.
Nobody no feeling at the truck back?
No. No, not with the load.
What? That will work out now because the man them who depend usually the man them who will take it off or put it on.
Yeah, like some man a carry black and sun
so
and
them
go and load.
If I forget the next traffic car and drive
sitting at the cab of the vehicle, I guess.
Okay.
This one you know motor and may have a lick one. Smoking ganja while driving or attempting to drive or while being in charge of a vehicle on a road. That fine is $10,000. And while me agree with it in terms of principle, in terms of the smoking and the driving, and me understand say ganja or marijuana can have some effects on your psyche and all of these things, but my discrimination with it is the fact that them leave out cigarette. So is it okay if a smoke and, drive and smoke a cigarette?
No, it can't be okay because them say you must smoke in a public and the passenger vehicle is a public place.
So other the things that is should have said smoking ganja and just smoking.
No, smoking in the vehicle is not allowed.
But it's specific with ganja. So
well, usual discrimination against ganja because
discriminatory.
Yes, it's discriminatory because cigarette, the passenger vehicle is a public place.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody is supposed to have smoke in a passenger vehicle. In a bus or in a car. Well, it never say
passenger vehicle, it just say while being in charge of a vehicle on the road. So any vehicle, so even if you in a private
anybody
vehicle.
There or not.
Yeah, even in your private vehicle, you are go along and
you're not supposed to have smoke?
No. No. It says
so you can't smoke a cigarette.
While driving or attempting to drive or while being in charge of a vehicle.
You're not supposed to have smoke.
No smoking of ganja.
Ganja.
$10,000.